I saw something recently and I'm amazed. And what was it? The lady says there are some people that goes through separation. She calls herself a divorce coach. I'm like, no. Wow. Separation and divorce coach. I'm like, I had to go into her profile. Like, I want to know more.
You want to key in?
Yeah, but truly, a lot of people are going through separation and divorce, and they are not finding it difficult.
They're finding it very difficult.
Sorry, darling. But she is there to talk them, through it. Like, okay, yes, you are in this state that she says she's gone through it.
I think it was Stephen that said that finding purpose out of your pain.
Yes.
Because it helps you, it puts you in a position whereby you're able to now to lift someone else
up.
And that's the reason as to why when you're going through pain, think of it in a way that I'm going through this so that I will be able to help someone else, rather than wallow in your pain.
Yes.
Come out of it and say, yes, I'm going through it for a reason, and this is to be able to take through someone else.
Just think of it. Maybe there are some people that they have strength in problem solving. You have strength in just motivating people. In fact, you have strength in making people smile. You are there and you are radiating, the joy all over.
Hello.
Welcome to
Conversations on the Couch with
Rachel and Tebby.
Oh, it's 1 year.
Yeah. Hooray!
Yeah. Oh my God.
And we really want to thank you, all our lovers. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for always showing up. Even when we are just there laughing, you guys are there laughing with us. For all the comments, likes. Thank you. We are not taking it for granted.
Remember to hit the like and subscribe button.
Those comments, please, and the likes, let them keep coming. We love it.
I normally tell you that before people come and start eating your food, let them click that.
I know. You remember the day I was entertaining some guests and you'd be like, before they start eating your food, I'm like, what did she say? Seriously, it means a lot to us.
It's free of charge. All you need to do is hit the like button. Please. Yes. Or subscribe. Let us still share.
Yes, please. Yeah. Thanks for the support anyways.
Yeah.
You guys have been so amazing. Yeah. It's 1 year, baby.
1 year.
We went to London.
The
London trip was so beautiful because we had to go and celebrate ourselves and see the light.
But if you, as you normally say, if you don't celebrate yourself, who else will celebrate you? So take yourself out. Our sisters in the diaspora.
Exactly.
Go and eat that chicken that you've not cooked.
Yeah.
I told you.
You are sending to Africa.
I told you that the food that you've not cooked tastes sweet.
I know. So just, enjoy yourself, treat yourself to a treat. Yeah.
You owe it to yourself.
That day that I felt like a baby. It's been a while, just your friend, you are just there, just messing up and
trying out new things.
Yeah, we tried like 2 new foods that day. And I was telling you I can't come from Peterborough
and eat chips
in London.
I'm like, it's just an experience.
I know.
They're different kind of chips.
Exactly.
Not your ordinary ones. Yeah. Not those ones of the frozen ones, from whichever
crunchy and
they call
and chunky.
Triple cook. They cook them 3 times to be exact.
I know. And when we are discussing about 1 year, Rachel, it's about purpose. It's just like the
finding purpose.
You know how we baited this thing. How God himself baited it for us. We were like, we are friends. We've been friends for years, over 10 years now. And we just thought of it like, all these gist we are always.
What do you enjoy doing?
Yeah. Exactly. Because whenever we see ourselves, we are always talking.
We are talking, we are laughing
at ourselves, encouraging ourselves. And all of a sudden, this cropped out. Yeah. So it's just our topic today, just to
finding purpose in
Yes,
life.
finding purpose. What's that thing you are created for? What's that thing you love doing for free? What's that thing that you do effortlessly without even checking time? Like, I'm here, I've been doing this thing, and you're not checking your time. Like, okay, that you are happy doing, you feel fulfilled whenever, even when you are not being paid.
That one thing that you think that I was really put on this earth to do, to accomplish,
Yes,
to
that
achieve
gives your life meaning.
a
Because
sense
Rachel,
of fulfillment.
in the art of gratitude, now we say ever since we started this conversation on the couch, the opportunity we thought it's just something we can do. It's something we have passion for. We love talking and all that. But you know all the doors it has opened for us. You know the level this conversation has brought us
And the
into.
more that it is yet to open.
Yes, of course. All kind of those endorsements, influencing. You know, yes, it's just what we do effortlessly. We do even when we are not being paid. We are happy to do it. Yes. So you, as you are listening to us, when are you going to find out? It's down there in you. What are you? Just ask yourself that question. What are you created for?
Or how do you now say, because purpose can revolve over time, or even sometimes I think it's even taken me quite a long time to understand that this is really what I'm good at, and I feel happy doing it. Personally, I enjoy encouraging people. As in, when I see someone, I'll be like, you're doing well. You're really my sister, you're looking good today. I find a certain level of fulfillment if I see you and you're down and I pull you up. Or when I see you and you're not your normal self. Remember that day when I drove to yourself, you're like, even sometimes mummies feel like this. I'm like, what do you mean mummies feel like this?
And you're not going to like leave that corner. No.
I feel if I've lifted you up, I've done my job.
I'm not fulfilled. There's this sense of fulfillment that comes like, okay, yeah.
I'm not there to kind of lift everyone's issues, but where I can make someone feel good about themselves, for me is very important. And it has taken me a long time to get there. I didn't know what I was. Sometimes you're like, what am I really good at?
Exactly. It's just like me now. For me, I would say mine is just that little help. I believe there is nobody that don't need help. Even if you are the richest man on earth. If you are not getting that help free of charge or through volunteering, you are paying for that help. So I'll be like, what can I do to make life easier for this person? Is it child?
Is it child?
Bring the children. I'll take care of them free of charge. That is why I volunteer a lot when it comes to children.
Because you're concerned about, the children's well-being.
Exactly. So what are those things that you do effortlessly without you grumbling like, why am I doing this? Because even the job we do, babe, on a daily basis, you are just there. You are ticking all those boxes because you want your pay at the end of the day.
That day.
But there is something you are useful at. There is something you are good at that you are there. You're happy doing it. Nobody's paying you and you are there.
And you're there 24/7. It comes so easily to you. But how does one then get to that place in life where they feel that I've really found my calling?
Yes. Because at times we don't know. We are just living a day at a time. We are just there. Just okay, a day at a time. Yesterday is gone. Today is there. What are those things? There is a way you know that. Because I believe this purpose we are talking about is the reason why we are created.
Why you have got to sit down and reflect.
Exactly.
What is valuable to you?
Exactly. So if you are not even living a purposeful life, I believe it's a sin. It's easy for us to be overwhelmed with the issues of life in this side, especially when you are abroad. But there is something that you do effortlessly that you are happy doing, and you'll be like, oh my God, I feel fulfilled. I feel so fulfilled today and nobody's paying you. Yes.
Do you think that also purpose, other than it having to probably contribute to society or someone else's well-being, if say maybe traveling makes you fulfilled, do you think that would be your purpose is to travel?
Course. I think this purpose thing we are talking about, if everybody can know their purpose, babe, it makes the world a better place. Because you are not being frustrated. That's why we see a lot of depressed people now. Because you are in people's business where you are not supposed to be, you are there.
You don't. Whatever you're doing, you actually don't value it.
You don't value it. You are just there. Okay, that is why a lot of job we do here. I'm sorry to say this. A lot of people coming from maybe Africa, relocating, a lot of immigrants, they've set a high expectation for themselves. By the time they now get here, reality sets in, boom. And the idea, they're like, oh, no, this is not what I expect. This is not what I expect. But just for you to live your purposeful life, look at what you are good in.
What are your values?
When I came into this country, what I started doing then was, you know me, I was even pregnant, heavily pregnant. But I'm like, okay, what do I love doing that? I told one of our church representative then that I love taking care of people's children. And I was able to take care of, in fact, I started it for free, that people bring your children to me, I will help them. And you know, childcare is a thing in this country. And I keep at the end of the day, I now say, this is my beautiful passion that I have. I better monetize it.
Yeah. Yes.
I better monetize it. And that is what you are talking about. How do you identify all these things?
Your value.
Reflect on your core value.
What interests you.
Yes.
You know. Yes. What makes you happy. You know. Or what have you done in the past that has been... You've excelled in.
Exactly. So you now package it like a business plan.
And because you even if you get to that point of doing it as a business, you excel in it because you enjoy it.
Exactly.
That's why I think they say that find what you're good at and you'll never have to work in a day.
And you never have to work in a day. Yeah.
And I think that's whereby when you're in line with your purpose. Then you feel like it's not a chore. And that's why we have the courage to come here day in and out, to come here and sit.
Babe, and when people know what we do, it's this our podcast, like how I won't say it's stressful because we are a busy mom.
Amidst everything.
Yeah. Because, throughout this week, we've been so busy working. Our mommy duty is there. But yet...
We find time.
Without I was coming here today, people were like, but you were that busy one yesterday. Yeah. But I'm happy. I was able to pack my bags today. Yes, I'm going to the studio just to do this. You know?
Without feeling the pinch.
The pinch.
Yes.
And we all have it in us.
And we all have it in us.
When God created us, He created us is as, see, I'm creating this person, with a question mark. Go and fulfill purpose. He says, go. It's just like going into the word. You going into the word is you fulfilling purpose. Have a niche for yourself in what you love doing best. Reflect on it. If you even think, I don't have a there's no one that don't have a
make a conscious decision and say, how do I want to contribute to society? How do I want to
look at me now. I love volunteering. I love it. Anywhere.
Chaperone.
I am. It's not like I'm blowing my trumpet, but at times when you need to blow your trumpet, you just blow it.
Who else will blow it for you?
You blow it yourself. I volunteer in church, any place that I'll be like, I'll just find that little, because I believe when I'm doing that is my own little way of adding value to myself and being grateful for what I have. There are some people that need that time that don't even have it. It's not like I have too much time in my, on your hands. On my hands. But I still make that time to just, I'm doing this for free. Because everything in life is not about money. I'm doing this for free in appreciating what God has given to me. That, so I'm there doing it, that 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm there volunteering just to do my own bit, and I'm happy doing that.
And you see, when they talk about that as part of finding your purpose, it's understanding what you're really good at. I think I've always known that I'm a very good communicator. And I love, you see how I don't mind sitting down, taking time to
and you listen. You're a good listener.
Listen. And then also like the art bit of it, being able to bring like things together, and then being able to come up with all these beautiful topics that we do. So it's like, what are we good at? Like where our strengths are. Because actually you realize that in this partnership that we are in, we all do what we are good at,
and we are happy
doing
it even when the other person is busy, you are there just you do it effortlessly. And very soon we are cashing out.
So I think it is important, and it comes with time.
Exactly. So you just look at it. What are your passion? What
are your values?
How
can you contribute?
What
are your strengths?
Even I can say, babe, I can start to say, in your community, in wherever community you find yourself, might be church, might be even in your area. Yeah, because in my area now, it's not like I do much, but I just look around to make sure if anybody needs help, me. There is this platform I was in. So the lady that day was struggling with who is picking up the kids. I said, don't worry. I just check my time. I'm like, okay, I'm available if you don't mind. Just send me your address. Just look at what we are trying to say. When you live your purposeful life, it makes the world
it
better.
Makes, yeah.
Because I now see that purpose is what you can do effortlessly without being paid. One. And later you can now monetize it, like we said. Okay, you are good at this. Yes, at the end of the day, maybe you are good at talking. Thank God for social media now. When you talk very well, they pay you. when you know how to create content, they pay you. In those days, before you can even become an actor or actress, you go for different kinds of audition. They'll give you different kinds of venue. If you are good in acting, when you put that your short clip,
the thing is that, like, when you're good at acting or probably whatever it is that you're very good at, when you're doing it, you don't feel the nudge to be praised, to be accepted. You do it relentlessly, regardless.
Yes.
And that's because you know what value you bring. You enjoy it.
When you understand your quality.
Yes.
When you understand your strengths. By those things, you work towards them and put it together. Now, the life we live now is packaging, life of packaging. You know those your strengths. You know those things that your qualities. You just package it very well and turn it into a business. And build a business plan for yourself. All of a sudden, effortlessly, you are making money from your passion.
From your passion,
purpose.
yes.
Yeah.
And I think also, like, when you've refused this stagnation in life, embracing the growth mindset, refusing to stay at that one level in time, because purpose will evolve over time. There are things you probably enjoy doing in your 20s that you don't like to do anymore. So they are bound to change.
Exactly. When you become a busy mom now, you say, okay, the purpose you built for yourself when you were in your 20s, now you don't even.
As long as you refuse to stay at that same level, stagnation, rebuke the spirit of stagnation.
That you keep updating yourself. Like I always say, that our gadget, it prompts us to update. So as human, you need to update yourself. Maybe you need to read. Maybe you need to just go for that course. Maybe you go for that
self-improvement,
that seminar. Yes.
Searching for information, being in the company of the same people that inspire you, getting a mentor, reading books.
Just thinking about how you can contribute positively in that community, into people's life. Even being, when you even make people happy, like what Rachel is saying about herself, she does that a lot. You want to listen to you and give that advice. When you are making people happy too, you can even build that and turn yourself to a coach. There are lots of coaches on
I should now go and be a coach.
Seriously. I saw something recently and I'm amazed. And what was it? The lady says there are some people that goes through separation. She calls herself a divorce coach. I'm like, no. Wow. Separation and divorce coach. I'm like, I had to go into her profile. Like, I want to know more.
You want to key in?
Yeah. But truly, a lot of people are going through separation and divorce and they are not finding it difficult. They're finding
it very difficult.
Sorry, but she is there to talk them, through it. Like, okay, yes, you are in this state that she says she's gone through it.
I think it was Stephen that said that finding purpose out of your pain.
Yes.
Because it helps you, it puts you in a position whereby you're able to now to lift someone else
up.
And that's the reason as to why when you're going through pain, think of it in a way that I'm going through this so that I will be able to help someone else, rather than wallow in your pain.
Yes.
Come out of it and say, yes, I'm going through it for a reason, and this is to be able to take through someone else.
Just think of it. Maybe there are some people that they have strength in problem solving. You have strength in just motivating people. In fact, you have strength in making people smile. You are there and you are radiating, the joy all over. Radiating that joy. You know is what you do free of charge, and people are really coming up to you like, what you just did now, makes me happy. It's not like you are making people you are not traumatizing people. Just what we are talking about is the most important thing is making the world a better place. The world is hard enough on its own. So you just want to look at it that what can I do just to help? What can I do to make me fulfill purpose? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's when we keep talking and talking about it, it is a lot. But just check yourself, reflect,
and be patient. Learn to be patient with yourself.
Exactly.
It's not that everyone has it figured out. You learn, things keep on changing.
You keep evolving and
you keep growing.
But with that, you just take time to reflect that, okay, what have I fulfilled purpose this year? Start from being accountable to yourself. Like,
what do I want? Okay, so what do I want out of this?
Because at times you just reflect and just take account of how you've spent your life. Okay, now we are moving towards the end of the year. Have you lived a purposeful life throughout this year? What are those things that you've done and you're happy with yourself, you're proud of yourself?
You can pat yourself on the back.
You can pat yourself on the back. Like, oh, wow, this is what I've done this year. This is what I've done this year. This is, yes, I think as human, we need to now reflect on that. If you are not doing that, I'm sorry, I can say you are just living life.
You're just managing life.
Because we need everybody. There is a reason why we are creating.
And I think that's why you grow up, you just pass through life because you've been told that you need to go to school, get married, find a job. But then when you're in your care home in that single room of yours, you will now think, what exactly did I do with myself?
I think that purposeful life will now even come and now start taking care of you then. What kind of life have you lived? Because some people, all they know is money. You are saying, okay, can you do this for me? How much?
No, what is in it for me?
What is in it for me? What is that thing? Just do it, and like I keep saying, make the world. The world is hard on its own. What can you do to
soften the blow?
Yes, please.
On yourself and on others.
Exactly. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on your neighbor. Don't be too hard on your friends. Just look at what can you do to make the world a better place.
So I think living a purposeful life is about being authentic to yourself.
When you are true to yourself, you are not struggling because this purposeful life.
Yes.
If you are not being authentic to yourself, you are there carrying on other people's needs. No, you will struggle.
You will
because it's not what you are meant to do. It says, what are you created to do? So something you are created that you can do. If you want to live someone else's life, you will struggle. That is not you.
Stay connected to your values.
Exactly. Yeah.
Your own interests.
Exactly. It's just bulging down to something you can do effortlessly. Without, nobody's judging you. You are not judging yourself because there are some things we do at times, and you look back and you hate yourself. Like, what have I just done? Why did I do this?
That's why that thing of reflection is key. Why did I even do it in the first place?
When you reflect on things you've done, you'll be able to at least correct yourself. There are some people that they don't love feedbacks. You give them feedback, they are there hungry. But when you are being corrected, take it nicely and work on yourself. When you are doing that interview, do they ask you, how do you handle feedback? They will ask you, do you take, because in offices you will make mistakes and they will be like, okay, are you taking it well? They are correcting you and you are there.
You're pulling your mouth.
No.
So until next time, guys, it's been Rachel and Tebi. Try to live a purposeful life and it revolves.
Yes.
Be kind to yourself. Be authentic. Find something that is fun, fulfilling. Stick to your values and what brings joy and peace
and what
to
you
you.
can do to make the world
A better place. Yes. Until next time, bye.